Hey, what is going on, everybody? RJ back again with another video, and I hope everyone's having a good day today. Wednesday, noonish time going on now, I think it is. Not 100%, but I think that's what it is. But thanks for watching this in advance, for just clicking on this. I really do appreciate it. Today I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm going a little old school again today. If you guys aren't really into the old school VHSs and stuff, this might not be a video for you. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into a couple old school VHSs today, starting with SummerSlam '95 on VHS, obviously. Diesel on the cover with Mabel, aka Viscera, you know. So let's go ahead and get on to the review. Anyone that knows me knows, if you've been watching my videos, you guys know that I am a big time collector of the Coliseum home videos. And people that know me also know that I'm also a big Kevin Nash mark. I have been for many years. NWO, The Click, I love all that stuff. So what we got here is the 1995 original release of the Coliseum home video. Back then, people that don't know, a lot of these videos were not available in stores. You had to get like a subscription, like you have to the magazine and stuff nowadays, where they'd send them to you in the mail, you know, at high dollar prices and stuff, but also somewhat reasonable prices. I remember back when I was a kid getting some of these. They were like the same price as the pay-per-view, you know. Nowadays you can get pay-per-view for $60 and you buy it on DVD later for $15 at Walmart or something, you know. But back then the VHS tapes were like $40. I remember getting Survivor Series from '99 or something like that, I think it was, for like $40 at Best Buy. And I mean, that was just the price they were back then. So it's really nice to have this in the collection, though. Back then they were pushing their little Atari games and all these games they had, and there's little codes in here, and you would put it on your little regular Nintendo at the time, or it might have been Super Nintendo, don't quote me on that, and you'd put it in, and you know, you'd get cheats and stuff to use and stuff, and I loved that stuff when I was a kid. But yep, Coliseum home video. There's the side of it. SummerSlam. Love these clamshell kind of things. There it is. I mean, that's pretty much all there is to it. There ain't no inside design on these old things here, but we'll go ahead and get started on it. It starts off the 1, 2, 3 Kid, that match here. I mean, the 1, 2, 3 Kid, some people like him, some don't. But I mean, in the early '90s, you know, mid '90s, he had a pretty good run. Come X-Pac, you know, the X Factor thing, I enjoyed that. I mean, you put like jobbers like Albert and who was the other guy? Jobbers, Albert, and Just Incredible, right? That's who it was. And I mean, overall, I'm getting sidetracked here, but it was a decent match to start the night off. This is back when he was facing it up and everything. But then we got Hunter Hearst Helmsley coming in this match against Bob Sparkplug Holly. But you can never guess who these two guys are. Triple H, obviously, and Hardcore Holly. You know, and this match was all right. He went on later. Hunter did too. A couple months later to have this match where he gets thrown into a big bucket of pig slop and stuff. But this is back when Hunter was seeing, you know, some of the jobbers / wanting to be a mid-carder so bad days. The match wasn't so bad. It was definitely watchable. Very funny seeing, you know, the two young guys like that. I ain't watched this in quite a while, and going back to watch that, very entertaining. Just to witness that, just to see what they become. You know, Hardcore Holly getting, you know, shelved and out of the business, and then we got Hunter, who's, you know, made a big name for himself since then. We got Bret Hart, one of the best of all time, Bret Hart, versus Isaac Yankem, DDS. All right, Isaac Yankem, the gimmick, Kane's first gimmick in the company, went against Bret Hart. He was coming in with Jerry King Lawler, you know, was pushing him, trying to put him over as the crazy dentist, the yanking teeth out and stuff. Definitely funny seeing Kane like that again after not watching it for a while. Decent match. Anytime you have Bret Hart in a match, it's at least halfway decent. So it's definitely worth watching. Undertaker versus the only way I could really like to call him, I'm just going to call him the Godfather, or I might call him the Good Father if it's right to censor days. But this match was okay, I guess. It was kind of boring to me. But I mean, I sat through it. I mean, I like the Undertaker. Couldn't care less about the Good Father or Godfather. Then we move on to the women's division match, and yeah, that's nothing to say about that. Let's move on. We'll go ahead and go on to one of my favorite matches of all time: Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon in a ladder match. This is, for anyone that doesn't know, even if you do know, I don't care. I'm saying it anyways. This match was the follow-up, if you will, or the rematch to the ladder match from WrestleMania, which everyone loved. Everyone remembers the match from WrestleMania, but a lot of people don't really remember the ladder match that took place in SummerSlam to follow it. I personally loved both of them. I can't really say which one's better than the other, but I really think this match is way underrated. It's just, it was a great match all around. Anytime back then, Razor had such a future at the time, and you know, Shawn Michaels obviously. Great match. One of my favorite matches on the card. Actually, my second. This match is, actually, I'll go as far, heck with it. It definitely is my favorite match on the card. But let's go ahead and go to the main event. We got the one and only Big Daddy Cool Diesel, aka Kevin Nash. All right, versus the one and only Big Daddy V, Calling All Cars, King Maple, Viscera, whatever you want to call him. For starters, they clearly tried to push Viscera as a main guy in the company. Try to give him that shot to see how he could go, and he did not go anywhere. Clearly, we know that now. Viscera, he won King of the Ring. He got called out there. He was fat then. He's fatter now. Not a great main event to do anything. I mean, Diesel, much as I'm a big mark for him, just face it, he's not the most athletic wrestler. He, just lots of knees and stuff. I love Diesel though. I'm a big Kevin Nash fan, but when you put someone that has the wrestling ability as him against another person that's just as bad, like Viscera here, it's not a great main event. But I mean, I was going to buy it regardless. But I'm a big Diesel mark, so I definitely could sit down and watch it any time. But no, all jokes aside, it's not a great main event at all. He can't hit him with a jackknife. So I mean, he pins him off of. I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but it's just not. It's not a great match. It really wasn't. But overall, you got some special features here. Stupid crap that doesn't matter now because it's way past the 95, so it doesn't really matter. But there's the address you would used to go to. You would order a subscription to get these. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. It's definitely a pickup if you're a big Coliseum fan. It's not too expensive. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it's not too bad now. Pick this up if you like Diesel or any of the things on here. If you're a Shawn Michaels fan and you want this match, I know this match is on a lot of other DVDs. They put it on. I forget which one I saw it on recently. Anyone that remembers, refresh my memory here. But yep, that's pretty much all I got to say about this. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks again, guys. Have a good one.